morning everyone and welcome back to my channel. We are back home, which I'm both happy and sad. I feel like it's really bittersweet. There is nothing better than sleeping in your own bed at night, but at the same time it's such a good time in Paris. It's so lovely to be there. I honestly feel like we couldn't have fitted more in. Like, we did so much within the space of 3 days, and I'm so glad that you guys are loving all the posts going up on Instagram. There's still quite a few shots to go, so if you're not already following me on Instagram, make sure to go and follow me, and you can save all of my Paris content, all my Paris inspo over on there. I'm just loving it. I'm loving all the Parisian outfits. And I just am so happy with your guys' reaction, so thank you so much for all the love over on my Instagram. But as you can see, I'm having a little bit of a pamper morning because we had a long day yesterday. We got up at 6 o'clock Parisian time, which is obviously about 5 UK time, and I didn't get into bed till about 11 o'clock UK time, so it's like a long day, and we had quite a lot of travel. We had a bit of a nightmare getting home, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I keep having really bad travel home. Like, I don't know why at the moment. Obviously Switzerland was a bit of a nightmare, Paris was a bit of a nightmare. Basically the day that we got home was the day of the sandstorm, and actually it was really funny because clearly it came over from France. So the rain that we'd had on Tuesday, I remember Tuesday afternoon just looking around and saying, Charlotte, all the cars look filthy. Why do all the cars look filthy? I said to her, there must have been some kind of sand or like dirt in that rain. It must have come from the Sahara. And she was kind of like, okay, right, like she didn't really think of it. And then obviously it came over to the UK the next day. It came over to the UK on the Wednesday, and everyone was talking about it. Everyone was saying about how they were getting filthy in the rain, and I was like, yep, that must have come over from Paris. So we had it the day before and you had it the day later. So when we came home on the Wednesday, oh my god, it was absolutely tipping it. We arrived back at about 7 o'clock, which is obviously rush hour in traffic at St Pancras, and we were trying to get a taxi, and we waited 45 minutes for a taxi, and we still weren't even at the front of the queue. We were about 5 people. We first of all went to like the official taxi rank, and yeah, waited for 45 minutes, and we were both getting to the point where we were like, just get me home. Just like, this is not what you need at the end of a long travel day. So we ended up having to run out into the rain. Charlotte was trying to get an Uber. I was trying to get a black cab. We were literally, it got to the point where it was like the quickest goodbye. We were like, right, you go, I'm gonna go. And I called her later like, are you home yet? And she was like, yes, I'm home. Oh my god, it was really funny, but you know, it's fine. We got home eventually. It just meant that it was a long day. So I'm using my under eye masks just to try and help me out a little bit because I've had very little sleep over the last 3 days. These are the Pixie Detoxif Eye. They're really handy. I really love them. Really great at just kind of like revitalizing your eyes. I think they say they've got caffeine in them. Under eyes are revived, refreshed and rehydrated, infused with cucumber and gold to help soothe, nourish and fortify. Hyaluronic acid and caffeine smooths and depuffs, aiding in reducing the appearance of dark circles. Hydrogel patches infused the delicate eye area with hydration. So yeah, these are absolutely fabulous. I really like them. It comes in like a basically pot of like loads, and you get this little thing that helps you get them out and put them on. So yeah, I remember wearing them once actually the wrong way around, and someone commented on my video like, you do realize you're supposed to wear it this way, and I was like, no I didn't, thank you for sharing. So yeah, I've got those on this morning just to try and kind of like wake me up a little bit, regenerate and revitalize my face, because it definitely needs it. I'm also wearing my little warehouse robe, which I will link down below. I can finally link my robe for you, which I'm so happy about. I didn't actually wear it when we were at the hotel. I think I just kind of spent the whole time in the in the white hotel robes. I definitely think I need to buy a white robe for at home, because I feel like there's nothing nicer than having like a crisp white robe to get into. So I might look into getting myself that. I feel like I'm really growing my robe collection at the moment. But I've just finished doing my hair. I applied so much oil into it last night when I got into the shower. I don't know about you, but I just honestly, I love showering after I travel. Like, that's all I ever want to do. And because obviously we'd had 3 straight days, I don't know what it was with my hair, but the curl just was not holding. I think it's the length. I think it's now getting to the point where it's just so long that it's just not, whenever my hair gets to a certain length, it just does not cooperate with me. So I had to recurl it at least twice a day the entire time we were there, and then one of the days I straightened it as well in the afternoon, and it was just like a lot on my hair, so the ends were starting to feel really frazzled. So I used, this is the TIGI Copyright Custom Create Color Lust Hair Oil, and this is like such a nice one. I really like this. It's not too oily, like it's not greasy. I only ever really apply it to the ends anyway, but it's a really, really nice one. It's just kind of like revitalizing your hair. So I'll see if I can find this and link it down below. I really felt like my hair needed it, and I've just gone for straight hair today because I feel like straight hair is less abrasive, less damaging on my hair than curly hair. Obviously curling it, you're straightening and curling it, whereas when I straighten it's just kind of like a smooth motion. So I might have to do straight hair for a couple of days just to let my hair kind of like settle. I am getting my hair cut fairly soon though, so I'm really, really looking forward to that. I'm going for a cut and a colour, so I will of course vlog that process when it comes to it. But I now need to get myself ready for the morning, get my makeup on, get myself dressed, because it doesn't stop. We've got a lot to do today. So today is actually a super exciting day within the season. I feel like these videos and these days always really get me excited and get me really motivated for the season ahead. And we've been doing quite a lot of like spring prepping so far, but since coming back from Paris I'm kind of like, you know what, I am ready for this. So today is going to be wardrobe switchover day. I'm going to be switching from my winter to my spring wardrobe, and of course I'm going to be taking you guys along with me. So I'm going to be getting rid of all of my like really deep wintry items. I mean, there are some items that I feel like are very transitional, you know, like little knits and jumpers and things like that. So I won't be getting rid of like everything wintry, but just transitioning my wardrobe into a much more spring appropriate closet. And obviously you would have seen before Paris, like I did quite a bit of shopping. I bought a few new pieces because I wanted some really cute new clothes to go to Paris in. And I always feel like for me the sign when I need to do this is I've run out of hanger space. And I think the main reason is because I've still got all of my like really wintry pieces, but I've been buying some new like spring pieces, and it's just getting a little bit congested in my wardrobe at the moment. So I always know that's like the sign that I need to be doing these switchovers and basically just purging through it, getting rid of some pieces that maybe won't last me till next year, going through my pieces from last year. Maybe there are some things in there that I don't think I'm going to wear this year. Maybe I loved them last year, but this year they're not quite my style, they're out of season. I find these videos and these days really fun to do and really motivating. So I've got like a really super comfy outfit on, my River Island dress. I wanted something quite lightweight because I usually get quite hot as I do this, because it's obviously like a lot of, you know, trying on clothes, moving about, heavy boxes. And I feel like I tried last year to really keep my wardrobe concise and like my storage concise. I always really enjoy doing these videos because I feel like it just gives my wardrobe like a bit of a refresh, a bit of a rezhuzh, and gets me excited for the new season ahead. So that's the plan of action for today. We're going to be doing the big old winter to spring wardrobe switchover. Let's go. Just to show you my dress in a little bit more detail as well. I know loads of you guys loved and bought this dress the last time I showed it because it's such a perfect spring transitional piece. Of course I'm wearing it with my slippers because what else would I be wearing on my feet when I'm at home? But it's this really gorgeous like little bit of frills, but not too much. Like it's not too Downton Abbey. It's just very nice and really feminine. I really like it, and it's a gorgeous length as well, this kind of like mid-axy length, and the khaki colour makes it really transitionally appropriate. So this is the dress for today. I like to wear these pretty dresses when I do this. I know it's like a lot of heavy lifting and like some people would just wear slacks, but for me I'd much rather be wearing something that like inspires me for my spring wardrobe, the kind of thing that I'm really loving right now, and it's still really super lightweight and comfortable. So yeah, this is my outfit of the day, ready for a full wardrobe switchover. Now I'm not sure if you remember back in, I think it must have been mid-Feb when I started kind of prepping for spring, I did a little bit of like a deep winter clear out. So I feel like with these two wardrobes, they're looking really good at the moment. So in terms of my coats, I actually put away all of my really thick winter coats. The only ones I had left were like my skiing ones, which have now gone into storage. And I don't have to worry too much about that because these are all just like more kind of like transitional coats. I feel like I don't really need to do much here, which is really nice. And this wardrobe since Paris has really like pared back. This wardrobe was absolutely bulging with outfits before Paris, but it's looking much better now. I've got like this whole side free and just a few other things over here that will be coming in a video very soon, so I don't want to show you too much of that. The only main one that I need to really sort in here is my scarves, winter accessories, hats, things like that. So it's currently up in this box. I think that should be a super simple just take out. I think I might keep my berets and stuff because I was literally wearing the berets all throughout Paris and I loved it. It reminded me how much I loved them, so I might bring them out a little bit more for spring. But I think the main room we're going to need to tackle is my bedroom. So in here you can kind of see just how full everything is right now. It's just absolutely bulging. This is literally full of like tops, shirts, knitwear, skirts, trousers, cardigans, suits, everything and everything. And I feel like I always know when things start to get too much when I start to pile up on here. And actually I need to switch that over to my new suitcase and put this in Alex's storage now. And then we've also got this section over here. So me and Alex kind of half this. So like half is his nice shirts. This used to be his t-shirts on like one of those IKEA things, but we ended up doing a little bit of a switch over a few weeks ago. So this is full of like knitwear and jumper dresses and things like that. So I think there's a lot of like jumper dresses that I can probably put in storage that I'm not really going to reach for as much and aren't really transitional pieces. So I think there's a lot in here that can literally just be taken straight out, some of which to go into storage, some of which to go to charity, some of which to go to some friends and family, and we can just do a big old clear out. So I think before I get any of my storage boxes out, I think plan of action is just to sort through what's currently in there and see what can come out so that I can see how much room I've got for old and like last season pieces to go back in, because the last thing I want is to just overwhelm myself and again have too many hangers, no, too many clothes, not enough hangers. So cue the time lapse, let's do this. Than once to show you my intention. My brain gets blocked at times, but now somehow I'll give you my attention. You've got to know that I ain't a person who understands all the clockwork of our romance. You make me feel so alive, always there in my mind. I just don't know if I'll dance with the lights on. If you're gonna be moving on solo, wait a second, cause they're playing the best song. I'll be there if you reach out to me. Reach out to me. Oh my god, that was hard work. That took a lot longer than I was expecting, but we're finally there. So you can see behind me the piles. So these are all the piles to go away into storage. These are kind of like, you know, like really thick winter knits that I'm not going to need. Colors I'm not reaching for anymore. Like I've got my Jack Wills cable knit here. I've only put the green one away because I do think the black or the white one I could still wear in spring, like maybe with like a little skirt or something. I feel like knits is still something that I do reach for in spring. And then you can see behind me how many hangers I now have. I know a lot of people are going to comment on my hangers. I don't have uniform hangers for all of my clothes, mainly because I don't like to do that, because I know that looks so much more aesthetic, but I feel like different pieces of clothing need different hangers, and I really don't like the velvet hangers on my t-shirts because I feel like it really pulls at the shoulders, because obviously I'm quite small. So like if my clothes are a bit smaller but the hangers are really, you know, wide, I find that it ends up just like looking a bit odd, and especially with like roll necks or jumpers, just doesn't really work. So I know that it doesn't look as nice, and I know that it looks really like messy, but I just find it better. Until I find a better alternative, I think that's just the method I'm going to use. I think eventually I might switch to wooden hangers and then maybe use velvet hangers just for things that slip. I'm not entirely sure. Let me know if you find like a really good alternative for something that fits a lot, like a wide range of clothes. You know, tank tops, as well as jumpers, as well as dresses, as well as t-shirts. Let me know. But the wardrobe is looking so much better now. So you can see here how big the gap is that I have managed to kind of sort out. So this is obviously like t-shirts and trousers. This is the knits and the shirts that I'm keeping out, and my midi skirts. And then on this side, these are the dresses. So these are the knit dresses that I'm going to be keeping out for now. And some more long items like my cape and stuff. So I feel like I've gotten to a really good point. It's now time to start whipping out the storage boxes. These are the storage boxes that I use down here. They're just like these really big white trunks. I absolutely love them. And it's just got a little grey M&S basket on top, which is so cute. But I really love them for storage because they're so super handy. If you live somewhere that doesn't have a lot of storage, like a new build or a flat or somewhere that you've rented, it can be really difficult finding places to store out of season clothes. They are super, super handy. I definitely recommend them. I'll link them down below. And they are absolutely huge. Like, they fit so much in them. So it's time to get those out, start sorting through the clothes. I feel like not all of the clothes are going to be coming out of them because like some of them are quite summery and I'm not quite ready for full summer. I just want spring. Now spring wardrobe is where we're at, so it's time to get the clothes out of the trunks and start organizing those. Rolling stone tonight, never to be said. Though I know I can't deny your eyes, I've got this inner battle. I don't know how to act. I ain't a person who understands the commitments of a romance, but somehow I need you close. I'll go wherever. I think one of my favourite things about doing these is just rediscovering pieces that you absolutely loved from last year. I've just found my House of CB dresses. Oh my god, I absolutely love them. They are so, so gorgeous. They are just my favourite dresses for summer, so I think I'm gonna get them out now. It's a little bit early, it's a little bit premature, but I do actually have a video coming out. I can't remember if I've already mentioned what the video is gonna be. If I haven't, I'm going to be doing another wedding guest dress haul, an outfit try on, an inspo video, because I did it last year and you guys absolutely loved it. I might include it in the video, but because I included it last year, I might not. But I'm so excited to have this out again. I've got this one. I've also got my Karen Millen one, this is the silk cotton dress that I just loved last year. I kind of want to like do a bit of a try on. I'm so excited having these out again. My goodness, that was a lot of work. As you can see behind me, we've got a nice clear bed, which means we finished. It actually didn't take me as long to do this as it has done in previous years. I feel like I did do a really good job of organising the storage boxes over there and just making it as simple as possible. There's quite a lot still in there for summer, like the height of summer, but I managed to get out a lot of dresses, spring dresses that I cannot wait to wear. Things like this I barely even got a chance to wear last year. As you can see, it's got the label on. It's from Forever New and I got it right at the end of the season, so I don't think I actually wore it out. So I'm so excited to wear that. It's a really, really gorgeous, like very Ellie dress. I've also got my Karen Millen one, which I love. This is another one of the silk cotton dresses. Oh, so many gorgeous dresses that I just cannot wait when it's so nice for them to actually have like a lot of space and room. And then this side of the wardrobe as well is looking really nice and neat. Like there's a lot of space there, which I think is just the most important thing for me, is just making sure that I had like space again and that things can actually kind of sit nicely. They're not being too like squished in together. And it's really nice to be able to shop your own wardrobe and go through things that you had, you know, from last year that you loved, and just find them again and get excited about them again. So this is your sign, if you haven't already, to plan in your wardrobe switchover day, because I feel so good for having done this, and I have made sure to put away all my winter stuff in the most organised way possible. Like I've kept jumpers together, I've kept trousers together, I've put away boots. The only thing I've not got out yet is my summer sandals. I don't quite know if I'm ready for them. I get very, very cold feet, and I think I'm still going to be sticking to like dresses with boots at the moment, or like dresses with loafers, jeans with trainers. So I'm not sure when is going to be the right time to get out my sandals and my sliders, but that'll be something that I can play by ear. For now, it's all about the spring fashion, and I'm so glad to have gotten out my spring wardrobe and done my full winter to spring wardrobe switchover. She's back in the robe. I really am loving this Oasis robe right now. It is so, so lovely just to get in and just like be cozy. But I wanted to get in it now because it is now 6 o'clock, which means it is time to take my makeup off, do my first round of skincare and basically just chill for the evening. And I'm gonna be doing like a little bit more of an intense skincare since coming back from Paris, so I thought that I would do it with you. Also, I don't know if you noticed in today's video, I'm very pale. I have like scrubbed off all of the fake tan because I didn't tan whilst we were away. Like I tanned just before and then didn't tan for about 4 days, and it's really interesting how different everyone's skin is. I was talking to Charlotte and she was saying she only needs to fake tan once a week. I need to fake tan at least twice, sometimes 3 times. I think I might actually fake tan 3 times a week and not even realise it. But yeah, so I was very patchy by the end of the trip. So I scrubbed off all of my fake tan and I think I'm going to give my skin like a really good deep exfoliation. I'm going to be using actually, which I haven't used yet, it is the Drunk Elephant Sakura Baby Facial. I've not tried this, but I've heard some really good things. I don't know, when I showed you guys it in a recent video, loads of you were like, that is amazing, you definitely need to give that a go. So I thought I would give this a go. And I've also found, I know I spoke about the facial that I got just before I went away. I think I got it too soon. I only gave myself 2 days to recover from the facial, which was fine last time, but last time it wasn't as deep as this one was. This one was like deep, so I found that I was still kind of a bit dry and a bit peely whilst we were away, which is such a shame because I feel like my skin's looking so much better now. So basically the lesson that I learned is just get it done maybe about a week before rather than 3 days before we went away. So I'm gonna give myself the little baby facial now just because I think my skin needs another deep clean, because obviously I've been wearing the makeup non-stop for 3 days, reapplying, topping up whilst we were in Paris. So yeah, I need to get my jewellery off, get myself cleansed, and then we can do a little facial. Also forgot to say, I'm really sad, but I actually lost one of my Monica Vinader bracelets whilst we were in Paris. It was the metal bangle one, which was like literally one of my favorites. It was when we did the night shoot, it actually popped off, which is so sad. Charlotte literally recently got the same one and she said that she's never had an issue, and I was saying that it has actually. I remember a couple of times when I was at home it has popped, and I think I probably shouldn't have worn it to the night shoot because it popped off while we were shooting. I remember feeling it like kind of going, and I would try to like fix it back in place, but we were trying to get the photos, like I thought I was shimmering. It was all a bit like, get the shots, get the shots. So I just kind of like didn't think about it that much, and then by the time we got back to the hotel I was like, I've lost my bracelet, haven't I? Which was such a shame. So really sad about that, but just something to know if you're wanting to get those bracelets, be careful because the bangles do seem to pop a little bit. I don't know if I just had a dud one, because Charlotte said she hasn't had an issue. I don't know, but I'm really sad that I've lost it. You know the drill. We're gonna have the fan going. I'm really sorry. It's a really annoying noise, but I literally cannot help it. So for cleanser, I'm actually gonna be using a new cleanser. I finished my Take the Day Off balm just before we went, and I kind of want to keep that Lizelle one for like travel, because I do have quite a lot of travel coming up, and it's like the perfect travel size. So I'm going to be going in with a new one. This is the Emma Hardy Morning Cleansing Balm with dual action cleansing cloth. Oh, there's a cloth in here. Who knew? I must say I don't really like using these cleansing cloths. I much prefer to use a flannel because I just find it's a little bit more like I can kind of get in really deep. But this looks really, really nice. I've had some really good things. I actually got this in my Caroline Hirons kit that I got for Christmas from Alex's mum, which was really kind of her. And yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about this one. Really looking forward to it if I can actually get into it. Excuse me. That smells amazing. So it just looks like this. Is there anything more satisfying than like a fresh cleansing balm? So I'm just gonna do a double cleanse of my makeup and get everything off my face. This has exfoliating beads in it. I'm guessing that's why it's called dual action. It feels really, really nice. I really love a balmy, like greasy cleanser. I know that a lot of people, I feel like that's quite controversial, you know, you either love it or you hate it. It's a bit of a Marmite thing. I love really thick cleanser. Okay, 2 cleansers done, and I am very impressed. I really like that. We've got a lot of makeup on the flannel here. One thing I will say about this Emma Hardy one is that it's definitely a lot more perfumed than like the Clinique Take the Day Off. Like I can really smell it, not even just in the tub, but like on my skin as I'm taking it off, which I like. Don't get me wrong, I do like that, but Just something to know in case it's something that you don't like. Now, I'm going to go in with the Drunk Elephant Sakura Baby Facial. Now, it says on the packet, I kind of read the instructions, and it says to normally leave it on for 20 minutes, but if you're new to it, to only leave it on for 10. I'm kind of tempted to just leave it on for 5, because I do have really, really sensitive skin, and I don't want to anger it. I can't tell if I'm just getting the smell of Emma Hardy now. I think I am. I'm not really getting much of a scent from this, but it's very interesting. So I'm going to apply this, leave it on for about 5 minutes, and then I will be back with you. Okay, that has been on for 5 minutes now. I'm just going to take that off with the flannel and warm water again. It did say that you would feel a bit of like a tingling sensation, and I felt it, I think, in probably the areas that like needed it the most, like around here, and I noticed that I've got a spot there. I felt it like here, so I'm just gonna get that off my face now. Okay, verdict on the baby facial. Really like it. I do feel like my skin has been, it's just been given like almost like a little reset, and kind of feel like it's gotten rid of like the layer of dead scales that was on it. Like it just feels really nice and soft and smooth, so I really, really like that. You can definitely tell I've taken off my fake tan because my skin is like the same colour now. Normally whenever I take my makeup off and we do this, my hands are a completely different colour, but I'm gonna do my evening skincare with you now. So I've gone back to the Clinique Moisture Surge. I was using the Avene eye cream whilst we were away, but I finished that whilst we were away. So I have gone back to this one, and it really is a fave. I think I might repurchase that AHC? ACH? The one that I really liked that was like an eye cream and face cream, because I did really enjoy that. But back to an old favourite. I think this is one of those eye creams that I would just always come back to. I'm then going to go in with the Drunk Elephant Hydration Serum. I've been using this quite a lot actually, and I really like this. It really doesn't need a lot. I love serums that come out in a pump because it means you know exactly how much you need, exactly how much to apply. Honestly, every time I start applying skincare, my face just goes so red. Bless the facialist I had the other week. She was so worried. She was like, you have very sensitive skin. It's going very red the second I touch it. I'm like, yeah, my skin does that. I'm then going, sorry, that's in the way. I'm then going to go in with the Revolution Hyla Boost because this is just an absolute fave. Such a nice one and really, really affordable. Actually, I think this is the most affordable skincare item in my collection. Now I'm going to use another new product. I feel like today is a night of new products. I'm going to go in with the Givenchy Blanc Divine. Oh, this is French. Givenchy Blanc Divine Brightening Fresh Moisture Mask, or Le Masque Fraîcheur Hydratant Éclaircissant. I tried. I really tried. So basically it's a moisture mask, and I'm going to have this and leave this on for the rest of the evening, and then when I do my like evening skincare routine just before bed, then I can take this off. But I feel like my skin does need a bit of an injection of moisture. Oh, I love the smell of that. Oh my god. That is absolutely divine. This is what it looks like. Just a really nice moisturising mask. Oh my god. This is amazing. I can't believe I've not used this before. I got it around Christmas time and it's kind of just been sitting in my stash. Oh, I feel like I'm at a fancy spa. So yeah, that is my evening skincare routine finished. I've just got the evening at home, so I can just let this sit and soak into my skin and just give it all the good stuff. You guys know what a journey I'm being on with my skin at the moment and how much I'm trying hard to get it to a place where it's really, really good. I feel like it is looking really nice, especially around here on my cheeks and stuff. I just have one little breakout here, and actually I can't remember if I mentioned this, but after I had my facial, she did say to me she wants me to see a doctor about this because she thinks it's actually a cyst, which I'm not entirely sure how that would kind of come about, but she like didn't want to touch it. She was like, I'm not going to go near that. I think you're best off seeing a dermatologist. So that's something that I need to look into. I feel like these kinds of things that like aren't pressing medical matters are the things that always get put to the back of your mind. So that is something that I do need to look into because it's like always kind of been there for a really long time, but I only have one fresh spot coming up. Other than that, my skin is looking so good at the moment. I mean, look at how clear That is, I love it. So really happy with the stage that my skin is at the moment. I feel like I'm finally getting to a point where I'm just so confident in it and feeling so good in it, and it's been a long time coming. So I'm going to leave this vlog here for tonight. I think I will probably pick back up with you guys tomorrow because I've got some new bits that I want to show you, that I want to go through with you, that I think you're going to be super excited about. Good morning everyone, it is the next day now and I cannot tell you how excited I was to put this dress on. This is one of the dresses that I brought out yesterday on my Switchover and oh my god, I'm so in love with it. It's actually last season and I remember I got it right towards the end of the season, so I barely had a chance to wear it. It actually still had the tag on when I first brought it out. It's from Forever New, but I don't know if they'll do it anymore, so I'll see if I can find it something similar and link down below for you guys. But this is the dress in its glory. It's this absolutely stunning like dark floral dress. I really love it. It's a little bit long in length, but what I quite like about the fact that it has this elasticated waist belt, so if you want you can kind of pull it up, you know, really tuck it over a little bit more and like pull up the length a little bit. I love these kinds of elasticated waistbands on these dresses because they make them so easy to wear, super flattering. I mean, if you want to, you can add like a belt, you know, you can add your own kind of like style features to it, or you can just wear it as I am. Super simple, super flattering. I really love this, so I'll see if I can find something similar to link down below for you guys because I know so many of you are going to love this dress too. But I have just finished getting ready this morning. Decided to go for big bouncy curls today because I wanted something a little bit like, just a little bit extra, a little bit bigger. So I'm just waiting for the curls to drop. They are still looking a little bit big at the moment and I've just gone for my natural everyday makeup, basically the same thing that you would have seen. I actually really enjoyed doing a bit more of a night out makeup when we were away in Paris because I feel like it's been so long since I've done that. Pretty much just do my everyday makeup, really supernatural every single day. But you might be able to see I don't actually have earrings in yet, and that is because, as I mentioned yesterday, I had a couple of new bits that I wanted to show you. A few things that I've ordered, and one of which are a new pair of earrings. And if you guys know, I've spoken about it before, but I've been looking for like the perfect hoops. I feel like that's one thing that's been missing from my jewellery collection. I've obviously got like my pearl necklace, which I love, all of my Monica Vinader bracelets, which you can't really see there, but like my rings and stuff. Also, actually, I completely forgot to tell you this. I don't know if you guys will remember the halo ring that I used to always wear. I lost it. When we were skiing, I had it in my bag and for some reason I didn't put it with the rest of my jewellery. I just had it loose and it's disappeared. So really upset about this. I've lost 2 pieces of jewellery recently. My Monica Vinader bracelet and my Pandora halo ring. But new jewellery, a new pair of earrings. So I've been looking for the perfect hoops for a really long time. I feel like I've nailed my like little pearl earrings, like my little huggies, but I wanted something a little bit bigger. So I'm just going to pop you up here. I did a little bit of an ASOS order and I'll show you the clothing bits that I picked up in a minute. But one of the things, I'll get into it, that I really wanted to get myself is this gorgeous pair of hoop earrings, and I feel like they're bigger than any of the other hoops I have in my collection, even bigger than those naked fashion ones. And I think these are going to work with like, you know, curly hair and stuff, but the main reason I want them, god they're stiff, the main reason I wanted them is for when I kind of do like no makeup, really minimal effort, like hair up kind of days. I'm wanting to do hair up a little bit more because I feel like I never really go for my hair up and sometimes I don't want to always be styling my hair. So what do we think? Yeah, see, that's exactly the kind of size I've been looking for. Not too big, but just a little bit of something extra to have on. I really like those. Let me get the other pair on. Yeah, I really like them. I think they really work with the curls as well, but I think the main time when they're gonna like really work and really stand out is when I'm gonna do the slick back, you know, the kind of like, what's the aesthetic? The clean girl aesthetic. Slicked back bun, something a little bit more off my face, or maybe even like a high pony. I really like them. So the bits that I have to show you are actually bits that I ordered just before I went to Paris, but they literally arrived the day that I left, so I didn't get a chance to show you because I literally unpackaged them and just chucked them straight into my suitcase. So if you have been following me on Instagram and seeing all the Paris content, you probably would have already seen these pieces, but I just wanted to show them to you because whilst we're like planning our spring wardrobes and kind of like getting ready for the new season, I feel like these are perfect spring pieces. So the first one is from Pretty Lavish. Now I actually ordered 2 things from Pretty Lavish that I wanted to take with me to Paris. Unfortunately the other thing I've already sent back because it just did not fit. I do sometimes struggle with their sizing. This I picked up in a 10. I also picked the other item up in a 10. It was this really cool just like champagne-y dress. I couldn't even do the dress up. And they're the same kind of style, so I was a little bit upset about that because I really wanted to wear that in like one of my nighttime shots, but I still managed to get a really good shot. I wore the Zara dress that you guys absolutely love, but this top fitted absolutely perfectly. It's this really gorgeous like satin silky kind of number. It's got this like draped neckline which I really love. I think it's really flattering because it comes up quite high and it's got quite balloon sleeves. Now the thing with this top, it's one of those tops where if you were to wear it untucked it would literally look like a tent. The second you cinch in that waist and tuck it in, it is so flattering, and I actually feel like this is the kind of thing you could style up or down depending on your kind of like vibe for that day. I actually wore it in Paris with just a pair of blue jeans and I really liked that, a little bit more like casual but still a little bit elevated. I felt like it was a really perfect like brunch with the girls kind of an outfit. But if you wanted to, you could wear this with maybe like black wide leg trousers, a pair of little heels and a cute little clutch, and this could be a perfect evening look. Now I do believe they also do this top in champagne, so I'll link both down below because I really love the champagne colour that they do on Pretty Lavish. I might have to pick that up myself as well, but I really loved the blue. I feel like it's a very spring appropriate top and I absolutely love this. Okay, so I thought I would show you this like more styled up rather than just showing you as like the normal try on, just so you can like see exactly how I'm going to be wearing it for spring. So I actually wore it with these jeans and a pair of heeled boots in Paris, but I feel like if you want to make it a little bit more kind of spring appropriate, I've actually put on my little espadrilles and I really like how it looks with this. I feel like it just really works together. I love the blue with the blue. I think the blue with the blue works so well, and really casuals down at the top. As I said, it's the kind of thing where it needs to be tucked in, so you need a pair of high-waisted trousers, whether that's jeans or trousers or skirts would also look really cute, maybe like a white floaty midi skirt. But I really love these like balloon sleeves and the way that they kind of like come out and then they're like cuffed just at the wrists there as well, which I really love. So I love this styled up with the shoes. And then bag wise, I decided to wear it my sac de jour, and I really love that because it just adds a little pop of something else. Like it really helps tie in all of the spring vibes together. It makes it very spring appropriate. So I really love this as like a spring outfit. I think this is the perfect like brunch with the girls kind of an outfit, just going for something really super casual. If you wanted to wear heels, you could change up the shoes for maybe like heeled sandals, maybe heeled espadrilles would look really nice, but I quite like it with the flats. I think it makes it a little bit more casual and everyday. So I just love this outfit style together. This is such a spring vibe. And then the other item I picked up, you would have seen at my Eiffel Tower shoot. This is an absolutely stunning skirt. Now I got this one from ASOS. This is actually from Topshop, and I think this is the first time, if I remember correctly, yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the first time I've shopped at Topshop since it's gone to ASOS. I feel like things have just changed a lot ever since it's gone to ASOS, but I saw the skirt and just had to pick it up. So it obviously doesn't really look like all that much on the hanger, but it's got this really high, which side is it? Here we go, really high slit here, and it's just this really stunning, super lightweight satin midi skirt, and I really loved this kind of detail here. It's gonna be so hard to see, but it's got this kind of like ruching, which I feel like makes it so flattering. Now it's very long as midi skirts go, but I kind of liked that. And actually one thing I did decide to do, now I know I mentioned yesterday I wasn't gonna get out the shoes, but I did bring out my spring and summer shoes, and I felt like styled up with maybe some like little espadrilles so that you get the kind of like roughness of the shoe that just hits the bottom of the skirt, and then you've got the like really satin femininity of the skirt. I thought that would look really cool for like a spring outfit, and you can style this up loads of different ways. I wore it with just a little turtleneck, but I feel like if you're wanting a little bit more of a spring vibe, maybe like a racer vest with like a blazer thrown over the top would look really cute. I also wore this with a trench, which looked really cool. So I feel like there's lots of different ways that you can wear this, and this is the kind of skirt that I just love to reach for in spring because it's like really easy but feminine styling. I feel like this is such an Ellie in springtime outfit. I absolutely love it. So I've literally just chucked it on, super simple, with just like a little racer vest. I really love how that looks. And then we've got the little side slit here. Now I talk about this a lot, but I love side slits with these kind of midi skirts because sometimes, especially when they're like full on maxis, it can be like a lot. Like you can see I'm kind of being taken over a little bit by the skirt. You just want a little bit of leg poking out so that you can see it. Please excuse, I don't know if you can see, I've got a scratch on my shin from the cowboy boots, actually, the ASOS ones. They just kind of rubbed a little bit, so it's kind of not the cutest, but it's fine, absolutely fine. And as you can see, I've started up with my little espadrilles. These are my heeled castagna espadrilles, which I absolutely adore. So excited to have them out of storage. As I said yesterday I wasn't going to get them out. I don't know why. I got them all out and I'm now so excited to be planning all these spring outfits, all these spring looks. Start up with the spring shoes. I really love the way that they just kind of hit at the bottom of the skirt, so you just get that little bit of bow there. It's so cute, and I love this little ruching here. It's absolutely adorable. I need to pull it up so that I don't get any skin showing. But I think it's so flattering and cute. So a really super simple spring outfit. As I said, you can style it with like a blazer over the top, or like a little cardigan, or when the weather's even warmer, a linen shirt chucked over the top would be so cute. This is making me so excited for all of the spring dressing or the spring styling, because this just feels so me. One reason why I'm so glad that I decided to get the shoes out is because I've checked the weather for this weekend, and we are supposed to have the most beautiful sunny weekend. I didn't realise actually it's the spring equinox this weekend, which means that when you're watching this, it is now officially spring. And I know that we celebrate spring a lot sooner than what is like officially classed as spring here in the UK. I don't know if that's a global thing, the spring equinox, or if it's just a UK thing. 20th of March was the spring equinox, so it's going to be a really nice weekend, like a really super sunny. We're going to be seeing some family, which I'm super excited about, and just I think enjoying the sunshine. I feel like it's been so long since we've actually been able to enjoy the sunshine. So yeah, it has been so much fun doing this wardrobe switchover and just like getting excited for spring and like planning my spring wardrobe. I feel like it's been so long in the making that we've just been waiting for this weather turn. We always get this in the UK where like we're waiting for so long and the weather's like very samey for so long, and it's like we get these little hints and we're like, oh, is it coming? But I've checked the weather and we now have straight 10 days of sunshine. So I feel like this is the turning point. This is it. Spring is here. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope this has inspired you to get out all of your spring summer pieces from last year and do a little bit of a wardrobe switch over yourself, and we can start planning our spring wardrobes together. So if you got to the end of this video, leave me your favorite flower emoji, because we are in the full spring vibes. And if you don't have the emojis, just comment the word flower down below in your comments. I love knowing who gets to the end of these videos. I hope you guys have the loveliest week, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.